After round 7 of the 2010 U.S. Chess Championship, we have our Final Four. It's defending champion Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura, joined by Yuri Shulman, Alexander Onishuk, and Gata Kamsky. Shulman and Onishuk got there with a draw. The result was never that much in doubt, was it?
No, it wasn't. They played very correct chess. Onishuk with the black pieces has been playing wonderfully so far, and there was no reason at all for these players to have to go after each other because, after all, a draw made them qualify. So you saw that they played very cagey. At the end, when we interviewed them, it was clear that they had a lot of respect for each other and just wanted to get in.
Exactly, and Shulman even pointed out that last year, in a situation where Onishuk wanted to win, he chose the King's Indian. Today, he played the Queen's Gambit Decline,
which has a reputation of being a very drawish variation. It was very solid chess, and I think all the bettors knew that these guys were not going to try to kill each other, but just get the draw and qualify for the finals.
And we had a barn burner in Christensen Nakamura, where Christensen was in a must-win situation to qualify for the Final Four, and he definitely did his best.
He really went after Nakamura. The problem is Nakamura played like he was the one who was desperate to get into the finals when all he needed was a draw.
And even Grandmaster and reigning world champion Anand came onto the broadcast and said, "I'm not sure Nakamura knows how to play for a draw."
I think all of us are really strong, and just go on and play and see what happens, really.
Nakamura has only one speed, and that speed is victory. But he's got to learn, especially at the highest levels, that if you're going to get good results, you shouldn't overpress, because these guys, they're good, and they could knock you out. So we were very surprised to see the way he played this French defense, and with the move G5, a little bit of controversy, and he had to defend the worst position for a while. He was very nervous about this game, but his skills came to the fore, and he, at the end, was able to make the draw against a very disappointed Larry Christensen.
In reality, in the tournament, real tournament's over for me. I'm in the big tournament. So this is like a consolation thing.
Now, on Kamsky Shabalov, we had another heroic fighter in Shabalov who really tried to take Kamsky down with the black pieces.
Well, Shaba is from the old Latvian school of chess. That school includes Tal, that school includes Shirov, and those guys know a thing or two about getting busy on the chessboard. And he really took it to Kamsky today. Kamsky had the white pieces. A lot of people thought, no way in the world you can make Kamsky sweat with white. But Shaba showed how you do it, and there was a point where Kamsky played a variation and suddenly realized that he might have lost a piece. He played this attacking idea with Queen D4, and Shaba played the cool Bishop to G6, and suddenly nothing was in the position for white. He had to scramble, did Kamsky, but at the end, the pressure was too much for Shabalov to bear, and Kamsky was able to make that draw.
A great defender, and he proved it once again on the ropes against Shabalov, but drew and qualified to the Final Four.
Indeed, and now we have a setup where you have the best 4 players in the tournament. You have Onishuk playing so smooth, so silky smooth right now at this stage. He hasn't been in trouble once in the tournament. You have Kamsky, a little bit less certain in his play, but certainly a powerful player and not to be counted out. Then you have Shulman, a little bit of a surprise, although the number 4 player in the tournament. He's somebody who deserves to be here based on his play, but no one is giving him big credit to win the event.
What counts is what is within you, right? So, like, how do you feel and how ready you are?
And then you have Nakamura, whose play has been all over the place, very shoddy, like a cat with 9 lives this guy's had. Let's see how that takes him into the final.
Yeah, he's been in trouble in like almost every game.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, not all his whites have been in trouble, but certainly his blacks have looked dubious as ever, and he needs to solidify that if he wants to repeat as champion.
I definitely agree, although he does have 2 whites in those final 2 games, so we're going to see what Nakamura brings, and it is surely going to be a very exciting Final Four. You're not going to want to miss it. It starts on Saturday. Tomorrow, Friday, is a free day, and the Final Four will take place on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Who do you think is going to take it home?
Well, I like Onishuk right now. I mean, watching his play, it has been so impressive, so unruffled in any situation, correct chess. It's the kind of chess that grandmasters admire. No issues as far as his opening play, no issues as far as his creativity in the middle game and his correctness. His end game has been on point. This guy looks great. I think the favorite right now, based on just chess play, is Alexander Onishuk.
3 rounds to go. These champions are going to be battling each other again to find out who's going to be the 2010 champion. Check it out on chess.fm or uschesschamps.com.